Good morning everyone, welcome to another daily vlog on my commute to the gym, doing a little bit Muay Thai. And before we start, please always drive safe, switch off your display on your camera if you film yourself. Treat this as if we were talking on a speakerphone. And I potentially have to excuse myself because I switched on the camera when I started the car. There is the potential that I'm not in frame anymore because I did not activate active track, because I thought, okay, maybe I don't need it this time, but I drove a couple of turns and potentially I'm not in frame anymore. So if I'm not in frame, please excuse that. Again, I switched off the display. I don't know if I am in frame. Always drive safe. Today's vlog is about a topic that I believe, I'm not 100% sure, Gary W. but also Drew mentioned in one of their vlogs previously. It's about the thought of creating or making something that you should versus creating something or doing something that you want. And I think that is really interesting and a really important question and thought that you always have to consider with, in this case, YouTube, but I think this is very applicable to life in general. For example, this channel, this second channel is, oh, I realized that my glasses are really dirty. Damn, I should have cleaned them before getting into the car. I think I touched them when I was cleaning my coffee mug. Anyways, with this YouTube channel, with the second YouTube channel, what should I be doing? I should be editing the videos to make them shorter, to make them more interesting. I should be niching down so this YouTube channel would be more effective. I should potentially do better thumbnails. I should create B-roll to make these videos a little bit more interesting. I should find more clickable topics or whatever. That's potentially what I should be doing to make this YouTube channel grow, to make this better. Same thing with my main channel. I should not be creating these long 50-minute videos. I should make them smaller, shorter, more precise. I should potentially not mention negatives to make people click more on my affiliate links. That's what I should be doing. But I don't want to do that because, let's go back to this channel. I want this channel to be something for me. I want to not edit, to make one-take vlogs so I can practice speaking in front of the camera. I want this to be an enjoyable experience for me whilst providing you with some knowledge that you can apply to your YouTube journey, so that I don't burn out. Because if I would be doing something that I should be doing to make this channel flourish more, there is a high risk and high likeliness of me burning out because it becomes a grind. Because if I would be doing what I should be doing, meaning wanting to make this a viable channel that flourishes and that grows exponentially, I also would be looking at the numbers all of the time. I would look at the analytics, I would look at my view count, and that would result in it becoming a grind because I am trying to work for the algorithm, for the audience, and wanting to make this a viable means of income, making this a very successful channel, which then again kind of makes this a job, makes this 9 to 5, to kind of explain it in a very over-exaggerated example, and that would yield in this becoming a grind. This is not what I want. I want this to be enjoyable. And going back to the sentiment, doing something that you should do versus doing something that you want to do. I understand that with many things in life, there has to be a balance. There has to be something. This is not necessarily applicable to everything. Obviously, all of us have to pay rent or have to pay a mortgage, have to provide food on the table. So there is a lot of things in life that you should be doing to make your life livable. You should be working to provide for your kids, for your family, and do it in a way that is successful. But you should not forget what you want to do. And again, this is all about balance. There are things in life where you cannot avoid doing what you should be doing. But there are also a lot of things where you should be doing what you want to do. And finding the balance is the difficult part. And I am a huge advocate of finding something where you are doing what you want, and where you find something that you are passionate about, and that's the one part. It's so easy to get into the grind. Maybe check out my vlog from yesterday that I in actuality recorded this morning as well, before I jumped into the car to go to the gym. There are things in life where you need to do what you should be doing and to provide for yourself, but there is the high risk of getting into the grind, which is why I'm a huge advocate of finding something that you are passionate about, that can be your secondary creative outlet or your way to re-energize. That is what you want to be doing. And in order not to burn out, and in order not to kind of only live for the grind, I think it is a really good idea to find a hobby that you're passionate about, like I am going to Muay Thai, where I can re-energize, but also for me creating this YouTube channel where I can vlog, where I can kind of talk about what's on my mind. And this is only for me. This is what I want to be doing. And that is why I recommend to start a YouTube channel, just because it could be a secondary outlet. It could be something that you're passionate about. More importantly, it is something where you learn something new, to kind of escape that 9 to 5, that grind, to have something where you enjoy yourself, where you ignite like that fire of creating something new whilst having your grind of your daily job, of your daily routine that is important to earn the money that you need for living. Because if you don't have that, if you don't have that one area in your life where you do something that you want to do, you will get into the grind. You will get into a rut of having to do the same thing over and over again, with the pressure of needing to do that to earn money, to provide a living, and always worrying that that piece of your life is providing you enough for your family. And that is something where the pressure potentially will get to you and where you burn out. So having something that gives you this is what I want to do, without the pressure of earning money. And that is really important to me also, to kind of communicate. I'm not I really want to say that when you create a YouTube channel, don't do it from the wishful thinking that that potentially could be something that replaces your job. It could, don't get me wrong, there is the potential that it could, but A, it is very hard, and B, then, and you can see it with so many YouTube creators that were doing these videos where they said they burned out 2 years ago, I believe it was. Suddenly that what was passion for them suddenly became their 9 to 5, and then they burned out. So I would say start this with the goal of it being something that you want to do, that could be something where you learn something new, that you enjoy, and that gives you an outlet and something different to do than the one thing that you should be doing to provide for your living. And keep it as such, because that is also not only something that you enjoy, but people will pick up on that. If you talk about something that you enjoy, people are more likely to watch you, because interest generates interest. If you're interested in something and you talk about it passionately, people are interested in the passion and the enjoyment that you are putting onto that video. And also, with all of these vlogs that are up and coming, it is so authentic, because all of these new vloggers, they don't do it, or most of them don't do it because they want that to be something that they will be successful. They do it for themselves. And I do this second channel and my main channel for myself. On my main channel, I somehow forgot a little bit because I was stressed out with money. I forgot about my passion project a little bit and fell into the pitfall of wanting that to be a viable source of income, and that stressed me out. And I now reminded myself back, no, that's something, yes, it is something that is a secondary form of income, but it is something that I want to be enjoyable, which is the reason why all of my videos have become so longish, because I got into this enjoyment of talking in front of the camera. I got better at talking in front of the camera, and then suddenly I started to ramble. But I enjoy it a lot. And my videos aren't that short anymore because I got back into, I really enjoy making these videos a little bit more fun for myself, but potentially not fun for all of my viewers, because obviously taking the time of 50 minutes to watch a back review is obviously a lot to ask for, but I wanted to bring back my enjoyment of making those videos and not it becoming a grind, you know. And that is so important, and that is something that I want to really give to you and tell you. Find something that you enjoy. It doesn't have to be YouTube. YouTube is great, but find something that you want to do in addition to all of the things that you should be doing. All right, that was my vlog about should versus want. And maybe check out my vlog of this morning where I kind of shared about my burnout in this video up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. And I see you tomorrow in the next daily vlog. Thank you very much.